Hey guys, welcome to the Titanium Vault. I'm your host, RJ Bates III. And today I want to talk about our slogan for the Titanium Crucible, which is create your own reality. Now, it seems like a very simple statement that we make, but we are actually living this. And as entrepreneurs, which I'm assuming if you're listening to this, that you are or you consider yourself to be an entrepreneur at some level, are you actually taking the steps on a day by day, action by action basis to create your own reality? I think at times we feel like there's outside factors that are impacting what our reality actually ends up being. And when we decided to create the Titanium Crucible, and we wanted people to come into our office and show them, yes, how to do SMS marketing, cold call marketing, how to make offers, how to comp properties, all the things that's involved within wholesaling real estate. That's great. That's actionable advice that people leave here for the Titanium Crucible. They implement inside their business and they become a virtual nationwide wholesaler. That's great. But one of the things on a mindset level that we really wanted to impose on everyone that attended is make sure that you have a vision of what you want your reality to be. And make sure that you're taking those steps on a daily basis to creating that own reality. And the reason why I'm even creating this video, which if you're listening to it on the day that it's released, you know this is happening on a Saturday. If you're listening to it, well into the future, later this week or several months down the road, however you found out about my YouTube channel or my podcast and you're listening to this, you'll see I'm not wearing my normal titanium get up. I'm wearing a Dallas Mavericks t-shirt, a Seattle Kraken hat. This is a Saturday. And I wanted to share this because I'm having a cool moment right now where I'm actually creating my own reality with something. I just got done agreeing to a licensing agreement with some of my buddies where we created a board game. It's a deck building strategy game, and it's going to be called Goblins and Glory. And we're looking to release this in October of this year, right prior to the holiday season. And this was a passion project, okay? This was something that I wanted to create with my buddies, right? We're big fans of the game called Dominion. And we decided that, hey, how fun would it be if we could create a similar style game to Dominion? Now, if you've ever played one of these deck building strategy games, you'll understand how complicated they are just with the scoring system and making sure the games don't become repetitive and all of the rules and strategies that's involved. Now, when we started this actually started back in 2018, okay? So since 2018, for 3 years, we've been working on building this. Now, was it an everyday thing? Absolutely not. But we stuck with it, and we made sure that we made this a priority, that this became a reality, that here we are in 2021, that in October of 2021, we're going to be releasing a game through Amazon, wholesale, websites, comic book stores, Comic Cons, all of the different things that we can do to release this game. This is something that I envisioned back in 2018 with my buddies sitting around a table late Friday night saying, hey, wouldn't it be awesome if we created our own game? Now, here's the thing about this, and the reason why I'm bringing this up in essentially a real estate investing podcast format is that this was something that I wanted to do. And so I sat down and I created that. I created that vision of how are we going to do this? What steps do we have to take? And then taking those steps every single step of the way, making sure that this became a reality for me. Now, I talk to people all the time about how they want to create passive income for themselves, how they want to quit their job. Okay, you want to quit your job and you want to become a real estate wholesaler? Are you dedicated to that? Are you willing to make the sacrifices that are needed to do that? Because there's times that I had to make great sacrifices to make Goblins and Glory a reality. Do you know what your vision is? One of the tools that we give everyone that attends the Titanium Crucible is a vision board. And it's nothing more than an Excel spreadsheet. But Elijah, my partner, he does a great job of explaining why having a vision of what you want your life to look like, what you want your future to be, is so important. The words that we speak out of our mouth have an impact on our future, on what the results are going to be. And if you're not taking those steps to actually understand what it is that you want for your life and how you're going to achieve it, then you're going to stay in the status quo. You're going to stay where you are. It's going to become stagnant. And that's why our slogan right here, I wear it on my wrist every single day: create your own reality. Titanium. That's why this wristband is the cover photo for this video. Everyone that attends the Titanium Crucible gets multiple of these. And it's amazing where I go to local RIAs now and I see people walking around with these on their wrists because they're taking the steps now to creating their own reality. And I want to see that for more people. So I felt like, hey, I'm going to take our core concept, our vision for what the Titanium Crucible is. I'm going to share it here freely for you guys. And I want you to start thinking about what you want that future to look like. What do you want that reality to be? And what are you going to do to take those steps? So what we do is we sit down and we put 300 items down on a vision board. Now, if you've ever tried to do a vision board before, you'll understand that once you get to roughly 40 to 50 items, it becomes a lot more complicated to come up with what is it that you actually want. You'll move away from the selfish desires that you have for your life and your future, and you'll start having to think outside the box a little bit more unselfishly about what you want. Now, I'm going to be real. Goblins of Glory was more of a selfish vision that I wanted. This is something, a passion project of mine, because I enjoy deck building strategy games. It's something that I do for fun with my buddies. But in the end, this could impact thousands of people. This could be something that other guys go out and get inspired by, just like the creators of Dominion did for us. They created that game and we became obsessed about it. Highly competitive, so much so we even came up with our own scoreboard over the course of a year on who was the champion of Dominion. Might I say, season 1, I was the champion. Just had to throw that in there for Joe, Mark, and Trevor. But that being said, this was something that we wanted to do. We wanted to leave our stamp on the gaming industry, to create something that was highly strategic, that made you think outside the box and was a fun game to play over and over and over again, to create our own custom artwork and the rules that surrounded that game. We had to sit down and become visionaries on that. And I hear that term visionary thrown out very loosely when it comes to entrepreneurs. But are you casting that vision for your life for yourself? Are you putting it down on paper? Are you speaking it? Do you read it? Do you actually know what you're trying to accomplish? Because if not, you're going to lose focus on what you're trying to accomplish. I am more laser focused on what I'm trying to accomplish now than I ever have been in my entire life. I know exactly what I'm going after on many different aspects, not just within titanium investments, with the Titanium Crucible, but every aspect of my life. What I want for my family, what I want my life to look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where I want to travel, what cars I want to drive, what house I want to live in, even down to what kind of animals do I want to have? What kind of food do I want to eat? What do I want to look like moving forward in the future? It gets very detailed. How do I want to impact other people's lives moving forward? So sit down, slow down, and cast a vision for yourself. so you can truly go out and create your own reality. Remind yourself of that on a daily basis, not just when things are going well, but also during the difficult times, when business is tough, when the marketing campaigns aren't working, when the real big wholesale assignment fee falls through on the day of closing. Because here's the reality. Those things are going to continue to happen. You're going to have great times and you're going to have difficult times. But you need to be able to go back and look at the vision that you cast for yourself. Think about it. Understand why you're doing this every single day. What are you striving for? What are your goals that you have for yourself? So you can take the necessary steps, because otherwise, I'm going to be real with you. You're going to find yourself 12 months from now in the exact same place you are right now, if you don't know what you're going after. If this resonated with you, if this is something that you are sitting there saying, I need to create my own reality, and you want to do that within wholesaling real estate, then go to titaniumcrucible.com, talk to our team, and see if this is a good fit for you. Because I'll be honest with you, we're not just accepting everyone to the Crucible. You need to have a certain mindset, very much like what I'm talking about right now. Do you resonate with create your own reality? Is that something that you want to do? Do you resonate with our strategies as far as nationwide wholesaling? Because if you don't, this isn't going to be a good fit for you. But if it's something that you're looking for, then reach out to us. Talk to us. Talk to other students that have attended the Titanium Crucible, which we're fondly calling the Titans now. Talk to a Titan. Find out if this is a good fit for you. Because I want to see more people out there creating their own reality and truly living the life that they've dreamed of. But not just in their head, written down, spoken out, and thinking about it on a daily basis. That is how you will create your own reality. I hope you enjoyed this special shorter episode, this spontaneous episode on a Saturday. I look forward to seeing you here soon at the Titanium Crucible. Thank you, guys.